Josh, you big dumb idiot. I didn't mute my computer and I ruined the song. It's okay. It's Monday. Everybody's doing a little okay in here. It's just one of those, post Super Bowl. Ikaika got a little after it last night. I also drank a bunch of these old-fashioned ciders, old-fashioned seltzers, which apparently, Ikaika said I can't say the word old-fashioned again. Are you okay, buddy?
I just had to turn down my phone thing because you're so loud in my head.
I'm sorry. Mark Riley's also here. Guess what else is here, Mark?
Oh, wait.
You're not on.
I'm not on.
There you go.
Hi.
Hey, Mark.
Hi. How's it going?
Great to see everybody in chat. Thank you all for being here.
Look at all these good people.
You can super chat. You can stream labs. You can go to the GPA.fun. It's all there in front of you. We love you so much. I should be more. Listen, I'm very excited about today. Joey Noel from Kind of Funny is coming on. She's one of the best human beings on the planet. I'm so excited to have her. It's going to be an amazing show. We're supposedly getting new internet today, which we're very excited about. We're still on the old internet, so it could go out at any time. I was really bummed out about Friday because Gray Hair and Tattoos, a.k.a. Lonnie Pike, was amazing. We've got a great show planned for you today. But before that happens, the Hawaiian hunk, aloha, it means hello. The Prince of the Islands did something this weekend that old man River hasn't shut up about for the last 2 weeks. He's like, me and Heather, we're talking about we want to get each other for Valentine's Day. How about you surprise each other? Nope, not in that relationship.
2 weeks. I literally told you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
We stretch things out here. We need to create story. Come on. Look at that.
You got this. See this lightsaber? Apparently this is Andrea Tono's.
Close.
Alaska.
There.
Von Trapp.
Get there.
No. It's Rosario Dawson's.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ahsoka Tano. We'll get you there, Josh.
Look what else, Mark. There's 2 of them.
I know. She has 2.
And when you hit them, they make a noise and they light up. You guys like this? You guys... When you put them in the camera, it's actually better. So, happy Monday, everybody. Let's get lightsabery. It's Lightsaber Monday, Lightsaber Monday, Lightsaber. It's not, you guys, yeah.
No, it is. It is. I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt and Riley's Cantina is later. It is absolutely.
See, these are the kind of toys that my parents, I wasn't allowed to have because as soon as I'd be at Disneyland being like, hey, I don't know you, whack, 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 whack. Because I broke every single sword that we ever had. Yeah, so guess what, guys?
Wait, back up. Every single sword you had?
You know, like the plastic medieval swords that you'd get?
I just pictured your family just coming out with swords.
No.
You seen Gremlins?
Yeah. No, that's not us. The sound of the... that if I was a Jedi, after a while, I'd be like, can I get a silencer on one of these friggin' things? Hajong, Hajong. So, Ikaika... all weekend, were you and Heather, were you doing just battles in your apartment?
I was twirling it around right when we got home. She's like, you're such a dork. I love you.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that love? Is it love? Is it lightsaber? So it's Lightsaber Monday here on the Good People Association. I want to give a shout out to Ikaika. Thanks for bringing in those lightsabers. What we should do is we should hold them and the VR experience together and do the lightsaber battle. Can we do that? Can we make that happen? Or is there too many things in one hand?
You have to duct tape it. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna hit something if you have the.
That's very
VR
true.
headset.
I couldn't even bring my
true.
dog in here without her breaking something.
Well,
so the
your
lightsabers.
Your dog and a lightsaber are two very different things.
Sometimes.
She can literally rip your face off like a lightsaber.
Yeah, it depends on her mood.
There's that. Thank you all for being in chat. Hope you all had a very nice weekend. I'll tell you who had a very nice weekend is Tom Brady, who won his 7th friggin' Super Bowl.
Who cares?
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit? Yeah. For us Steeler fans to see this man continuing to succeed is just day in and day out a punch in the kidney. And I had a dream last night that I had a kidney problem, which was a terrifying dream. And I will tell you this, if Ikaika had a rough day with all the whiskey, don't drink 4 old-fashioned seltzers from your local grocery store and think you're going to get a good night's sleep. Even Amanda, who hasn't been sleeping at all because she's pregnant, was like, you were really tossing and turning last night, which, yeah, stupid freaking old-fashioned seltzers that were absolutely delicious that I was splashing with a little more bourbon. Is that a good Sunday thing? No. I also ate like a 1/4 pound of buffalo chicken dip, 75 wings, 6 ribs, like a onion loaf. I mean, I really went after it yesterday. I saw a tweet from a former Steeler. His name is Willie Colon. He was an offensive tackle for the Steelers. And his one line was like, rules of Super Bowl party. And the one was like, don't complain about weight, just stack your plate. So guess what, guys? I stacked my plate. Old fat Stanley Tucci over here was like, let's make Sunday happen. So here we go. Your guest today, legitimately one of my favorite people. One of the lockdown and the pandemic has thwarted me from traveling only 5 hours north of the city of San Francisco to be and hang out with my friends at Kinda Funny. And I miss Joey Noel so much. We have so much to catch up on, to talk about, because we text each other sometimes just like, I miss you, because she's the best. Ladies and gentlemen, I sing her song, Joanna. No, that's not it. Come on, how's the song go? Joey Noel, everybody!
Good morning.
Good morning. Wait a second. Wait, what's the song I always sing?
You were close. My biggest fail in an episode of Josh Pretty ever when I called you out for not using that song, and then you used it, and then I blanked on who the artist was.
Blanked on who it was.
I'll never forget Cool
Is it
in the
Earth, Wind,
Gang?
and Fire, or was it?
No, it's Cool in the Gang.
Cool in the Gang.
No,
that's right.
Yeah, Cool in the Gang.
Yes. Cool in the Gang, Joanna.
It'll haunt me forever.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. It's
Yeah?
Monday morning.
I know. I got you up early. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I should get up earlier than I do. So it's kind of a nice excuse. And it's not street sweeping day, so I can be on
I was
your show.
just gonna say I would have had Joey on last Wednesday, but she's like, Josh, okay. So I have to watch my car because it's street sweeping day here in San Francisco, and I've already gotten 2 tickets on street sweeping day. Now, as somebody, we have street sweeping here in Los Angeles as well, and it is a household rule. You move your car on Monday and Tuesday nights. Move your car. And so Joey has been a victim of parking enforcement, aka the narcs of the police force.
Just literally the worst.
Yeah.
The first time it happened, I thought that I was on the right side, and I wasn't, because I just moved, and then I was just like, oh, this is annoying.
Yeah.
And so I knew that last Wednesday was like the first chance I had to get it right. But like because there's so much of our neighborhood that gets street sweeping on Wednesdays, like it's impossible to find a spot on the other side. So I just have made a rule of it that I just like get up in the morning, and I used to
circle
when I used to be able to go to like
the office,
like a diner for breakfast or something like that. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go get breakfast, and then I'll come back. And now it's just like, well, now I get to just like drive around. So it was not really as exciting as coming on the show, but I'm glad that we made it work.
We're here. I will say one time, I think it was a Tuesday. I remember it vividly because my car the street sweeping in our neighborhood starts at 11 a.m. And I come out to get my car at like 10:59, and there was a parking enforcement guy just waiting for the cars. And I was like, I asked him, I was like, do you enjoy this? He was like, you think I enjoy this? No, I'm trying to be a cop. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to come at you. You know what? We're all having a rough Tuesday. I apologize. Let's be friends again. And he's like, just make sure. I usually wait till 11:01, but I got a job to do. I was like, I also have a job to do, and that job is to avoid you at all costs.
I know. And it's crazy with like as people being home so much in the last year that they haven't like suspended this, and so we're like not supposed to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But
I agree. They were not doing it for a while here in LA, but then they brought it back with authority.
I know. I went to go pick something up in Hayes Valley, which is like one of the cutest little areas of San Francisco.
Oh, adorable.
It's so fun and it's so cute, and all my favorite brunch places over there have closed, and I'm very sad.
Yeah.
But it was wild. There were so many people out. I feel like I hadn't seen that many people in a year.
Right.
And I was very anxious. I was like, oh no, I don't like this.
It's all moving so fast. But
it did also, for that few minutes, just feel also normal.
Normal
like,
again.
Oh, I missed this.
Yeah.
But
how's
we'll get back there.
So what have you been up to in I guess in the pandemic with Kinda Funny? Like, what have you guys been working on? Because I want to get to this Bugsnax phenomenon eventually.
Oh yes, I'm so excited.
Because our Hawaiian hunk, our engineer GPACharity is a big Bugsnax fan. But we'll get to that. Talk to me about you. Yeah.
So yeah, kind of funny. It felt like one day we were like, "Hey, we're gonna keep an eye on this Corona thing," and then the next day we're like, "Hey, everybody, working from home
all the time.
So we kind of all had to pivot. Luckily, so much of what we do is pretty easy, relatively easy to do from home.
Yeah.
So Kevin, the technical wizard, just set us all up with at-home setups and finagled us all a little setup.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. And then this year we've been focusing, since at least for the first half of the year, we assume we're going to be working from home.
Right.
We're doing a lot more Twitch streaming, so a lot more playing games, which means a lot more Nick and Andy shenanigans, which you can only imagine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
They
did the Cobra
convinced
Kai.
me
Yeah.
last month to play this. Do you know about Nick and I playing games together?
No,
Do
I
you know about
don't. You
this?
can please.
Nick just is so good at so many things. Two of them being annoying me, and one of them being ridiculously good at games that he shouldn't be good at.
Yeah, I see. Here's this whole thing was Scarpino was supposed to be bad at video games, right?
No, and then he's weirdly not, and it's annoying.
Yes.
It's annoying to everybody. So a few years ago we played Mario Party together, and it's one of those games that doesn't have any rules that make any sense, and it doesn't make sense who wins.
Okay.
And then because I didn't grow up with siblings, the Nick older brother teasing thing just gets under my skin extremely fast. So then that also becomes his like favorite thing to do.
Sure.
So a couple weeks ago, there was like a period of time where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not playing games with Nick. This is a rule. And then because our community was so awesome with fundraising, I was like, oh, well, I'll play this similar game with everybody, but you could play with more people.
Okay.
So then it was fun because I wasn't the only like target.
Right.
And we could have some people kind of give Nick some of his own medicine too. So that's been really fun.
So has Nick let up?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's
Okay.
always just it's fun. It's a fun thing that we have.
Yeah.
So
Is
not
it
too bad?
Is it?
I mean, it was yes, it is now.
Okay.
Now that we play with more people and
Good.
we're doing it remotely, I feel like there's something that adds to that. Where
Strength in numbers, Joanna.
Exactly.
Strength in numbers.
then I can try and get some of the new people on my side
Yes.
for like a new alliance.
You know what's kind of
There's
funny
enough coming.
is I had Nick on the show last week, and because I've noticed I've been jumping because we've been doing some Twitch streaming here as well. We got an Oculus Rift so people can scare me in the VR
Oh no!
situation.
Are they gonna make you play Phasmophobia or whatever it is?
Okay, you're like the 4,000th person who brought this.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently is this thing. And I know for a fact because we do have neighbors in this office building, Joanna. I'm only calling you Joanna from now on. It's not Joey
Okay,
anymore.
that's
It's Joanna. Is it just like me and your mom and dad that call you Joanna?
Anybody that knew me before like junior high calls me Joanna. So it's like all of my family and like people I've known for like my entire life. So it's not that weird.
Joanna. See, now I found
There
it.
you go.
I found it.
Yeah.
We can't go any longer because we'll get flagged. Apparently, my voice is too
DMCA.
good, Joanna. My voice is too good, and I hit those notes perfectly. Anyway, so Nick, I'm watching some of these streams, right, and I see Nick play this Apex
Warzone?
Legends or something like
yeah.
that, and they're like they're good at it. See, here's me. I'm Captain Idiot Fingers, and I can't figure out 360. I'm only good at the scroll games, and when I say good. I still can't get past the second level in stupid Super Mario 2 on the original Nintendo. So it's
I think
not
Nick
very
just
good.
puts in hours behind camera and doesn't tell us.
Yes.
And then just magically pops out at being good games.
'Cause
He's been playing a lot with his comedy friends. I think that's how they've been hanging out.
His comedy friends. Because he's in that group. He's like the not so funny one. Yeah, I'm coming at
You don't
you.
think? I think he's the gamer.
Oh, he's
and they're
the
all like,
gamer
Oh.
in the comedy group. Everybody gets their role here, Joanna.
Yeah.
And I was going to call you Josephine because for the first month I knew you, and maybe even the first few months, I literally thought your name was Josephine, and then I called you Josephine. You're like, hey, just so you know, and this is via text, just so you know, it's Joanna. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm an idiot.
But there's also people that call me that. Like I feel like I've just amassed a
Yes.
wide variety of nicknames because Joey could just be so many things. I feel like Josephine is what she was on Dawson's Creek.
I think that she
Maybe?
was Josephine. But
So I feel like that's maybe why I get that one.
man, this is our
but
first Dawson's Creek reference on the show, and it really, I didn't want to wait for our lives to be over before we put this
How
together.
did you guys go this long without a Dawson's Creek reference? You guys aren't talking about
This-
Pacey
I
and
know.
all that time?
This is episode 16, and it's our first Dawson's Creek reference.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to be your official Dawson's Creek correspondent. Please bring me in whenever there's important
Maybe
Dawson's Creek.
I will
news.
tell you what, we should maybe pitch that as like Dawson's Creek in review for Kind of Funny, because see, like we could do seasons 1 through whatever, and there's just that's a lot of TV. That's a lot of TV for us to get
I
to.
know.
And Joanna, I'm not sure if you've heard about this, but I'm having a kid in 2 weeks, so I'm having a
Yeah,
baby.
so you have like just a plethora of free time coming
oh my
up,
god,
right?
Can you imagine all the
Nothing
free time I'm
crazy
about to
happening.
have?
Oh
Woo!
my gosh.
Here we go.
All the sleep deprivation. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I already do really well with less sleep. I don't. So yeah, but apparently people are liking Captain Idiot Fingers as my new nickname. So
Ooh,
Joanna, spread
I like
it.
that. Does this mean we're gonna have to do a stream crossover with the Good People Association?
Sure, we would love
Get you-
to.
Get
Whenever.
you in there for
Well,
some kind of game madness.
so this Bugsnax game, is it a game? Is Bugsnax a game?
It is a game.
Okay, and where does one play this Bugsnax?
You can play this on PlayStation. I think
Oh.
it's PlayStation.
Okay.
I actually don't know if you can play it anywhere else. I played it on PlayStation.
Okay.
There is like a caveat that the lovely Genevieve Miller, her company
Genevieve.
was doing PR and stuff for it.
Okay.
So that's also, I feel like that's how it started to be like in the echelon of things that we talked
Okay.
about. But it also just looks amazing. It's a whole game where you play this like little adventure-y person,
Okay.
and you go around and you catch all these Bugsnax that are kind of bug and kind of snack, and it has the catchiest theme song of all time.
See, I'm all in for a catchy theme song. See, now you sold me.
Oh yeah, it's super catchy. Did I maybe buy the little like 7 or 8-inch vinyl that it came in because it was really cute and catchy? Yes, I did.
You can buy a vinyl of the song?
Yeah.
Joanna, this is just genius marketing. Did John Viev's company put together the vinyl of this Bugsnax?
I have no idea how that part worked, but it's by this group called Caro Bonito, which if you've spent any time on the TikToks, you've probably heard their songs, even if you don't know them by name.
Well,
And yeah, so you catch all these little cute snack bug things, and you have like all these different traps like in your arsenal that you can use. So like sometimes you have to like throw this like net thing, and sometimes you use like a grappling hook, and sometimes you have to like figure out a way to use all of them. And it's really fun. So they have
Okay.
like a little hamburger with like curly fried legs that runs around.
a curly fry
trying to-
hamburger leg, man?
Yeah.
on, this is-
There's a Cheepoof, which is a Cheeto with like wings that flies around, and there's a flaming hot Cheepoof that is on fire
And
and
that's
darker
Gia.
red.
That's Gia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh man. Okay,
They
so
have
maybe
a snackery that like flies up in the air.
is it Snackery Taylor, 13th president of the United States? See what I did there?
I think it's more of a daiquiri snack,
Oh!
but I cannot confirm.
A strawberry snackery? Okay.
Yeah.
Meet me at
Right?
poolside.
There's something for everyone. So yeah, it's really fun. Little cute.
Okay,
like,
so maybe that's one of
strawberry.
our little co-streams is we jump on there and you kind of walk me through some Bugsnax.
Ooh, some Bugsnax. Yeah, for sure. It's a fun one.
I am all about the games that are easy. Any of the first-person shooters, they're out for me. I used to get killed so bad in that 007 game, it was a disaster. But I played this game with my nieces and nephews, which was so much fun because they're like yelling at me the whole time. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Was Fall Guys? Fall
Guys.
Fall
Yeah.
Guys. Yes. And you just run. All you do is run.
And you're like kind of already like a little bit like wiggly.
You're one of those outside the car dealership.
The tube man. Yeah,
Tube Man.
exactly.
So
And you get all the crowns, and
yeah,
that one's super fun.
it really is. It was amazing. See, I'm being opened up. This Twitch situation, as we've been, this Twitchation, if you will. Let's see what I did. Come on, where it's Punny Monday. So I've really has opened my eyes again to how much I enjoyed easy video games, like Super Nintendo, then into Sega Genesis. We were playing some Sonic the other day, and then into any of these games that have made me look like I think I'm almost okay at what I'm doing. First-person shooters, out. I can't do it. That's what we got. Ikaika, the Hawaiian Hunk, and Mark Riley playing these very tough video games. Now, Bugsnax seems like it's right up my alley.
It is. I will say that it was harder than I thought it was going to be.
Son of a-
But that's why they have online guides. I'm a big fan
Oh.
of online guides, and they tell you Like they give you little hints. of how
Joanna,
to do
you almost
things.
just said I'm a big fan of online guys, and I was like, oh, well
I
then.
mean,
Okay.
I'm not, but I wouldn't classify that as my sole interest.
So, what?
What
So,
else? Sweet.
wait,
Are
go
you
ahead.
going to be playing scary games?
yeah, we're gonna be playing scary games on the
I'm
VR.
so excited about this.
I haven't pitched this to the guys yet, but I'm thinking we call it Friday, like VR I Day, like for
Yeah.
Fridays. See, 'cause
Uh-huh.
it has to be a pun, Joey. You know this. If it's not
Yes.
a pun, I'm out.
It's not happening.
It's not. So, yeah, Friday. Well, in between the Positivity Report and Josh Brady on Fridays, which we got to get you a rival for Josh Brady. Who do you think your rival would be to compete
Oh.
against in Josh Brady? Because I don't know if you've watched the new Incantation. It's faster, and there's way more questions that are just based on my opinion. So it's
That's a
easy to do.
good question that I don't know the answer to, but I'm going to think about.
Think about it. Maybe it's you and Gia, former roommates. Maybe I get you and
She's way smarter than me. She reads a lot of books.
I will say, hold on. So last week, the A-Bear brother and sister battle, T-Bob, Cammie said T-Bob was way smarter than her. It was a very tight game until the very end because the last 20 questions, maybe more, are all based on my opinion. So it's a toss-up.
Oh.
So it's not about what's in your brain. It's what's in the answers. That's the tagline or something like that. We're working on the tagline, Joey. Come on.
We'll
Can
work
only
on
do
that.
so much. I've got a kid coming. Our pets' heads are falling off. I mean, it
Your
is.
pets' heads are falling off?
No, that's from Dumb and Dumber. Come on.
Oh, I've never seen Dumb and Dumber.
Oh my God.
You're
I'm-
killing me.
Here's a
Snow.
fun
Yes.
secret about me. The vibe of like 90s comedies like doesn't really hit for me very much with like the Jim Carreys. Ooh, I know. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry that this has to be on camera at the end of our
Oh
friendship.
my goodness. I thought I
I'm
knew
not-
somebody. I thought I knew
I know.
you, Joey.
I'm down to be proven wrong because to be fair, I haven't tried to watch any of these anytime recently.
Okay.
But
telling me there's a chance.
Exactly. Okay.
what a perfectly timed. See,
Yeah.
I know that some of these quotes are from something.
Boom. Okay.
That's also from Dumb and Dumber?
That is from Dumb and Dumber. Yes. Okay. So
See, thank you, Twitter, for just showing me gifs of random quotes all the time. I appreciate that.
nailed it. And I have been getting into the TikToks, which we will get into a little bit later. But so I will say, if you're going to start with a comedy, because it's my favorite all-time movie, comedy or drama, is Dumb and Dumber. So if I can, and it ages really, really well. Like the jokes are still spot on. It's not like a Dennis Miller stand-up special from 1984 where it's just like
yeah.
Ronald Reagan jokes. Okay, and no offense, Ken Knapsack. I'm sorry. I know Dennis Miller is your buddy. That was my phone that just fell. If you guys heard that thump at home, but I'm not trying to insult Dennis Miller. I'm just saying, like, maybe his political jokes about George H.W. Bush don't. But the Dumb and Dumber
Don't hit
jokes,
quite the same.
no, but the Dumb and Dumber jokes, Joey, they still hit. This is prime time Jim Carrey. This is prime time Jeff Daniels. This is like height of their careers. This is post Arachnophobia, pre when he was that news anchor yelling at everybody.
Oh, Arachnophobia is so good.
It is really good and terrifying to this day. I mean, like,
the little slipper scene.
Oh.
I get freaked out every time I put on slippers.
no, the one that got me is the girl in the shower when she's taking the shower and the spider crawls and there's like I always look for cobwebs around showers, especially when I go to hotels, because I'm like, they may have missed a cobweb and there could be a deadly spider in here. Mark Riley is nodding off camera. He knows, Joanna. He knows.
I do.
Dangerous.
Well, now I don't normally think about that at hotels, but now I'm going
See,
to.
you learn something new every day here on the Positivity Report. Appreciate all of you listening. We're here with the lovely Joey Noel from Kind of Funny, aka Joanna. I love you.
Thank you.
That's how the lyrics in the song go. So let's talk Bachelor.
Oh, okay. So what's today? Today's Monday.
Today's Monday.
It hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened.
I'm not. This is the first week of this season where I'm not watching it tonight. We're watching it tomorrow.
Okay, what happened? Why? Now I know
I
not
got a
to text you.
screener for the new To All the Boys I Love Before movie on Netflix, which is like one of my
Oh,
favorite new series.
It's number 3, right, in the series?
Yeah, the last one.
It's going to be the
So
last
I'm watching
one.
that tonight.
So it's
There's only
gonna...
3 books that it's based off of.
Okay. I got it.
So, yeah. So,
I
like,
did
maybe
really
they
enjoy
do
the
some,
first
like,
two.
Weird.
I really enjoyed
yeah.
the first two. She's great. Yeah.
The first one's my favorite, but I really like the second one too, because I'm a big fan of Jordan Fisher. So
Yeah.
it was fun to have him in it.
Mhm.
But yeah, The Bachelor.
Okay, so let's talk.
Man, what a weird season. I thought last season was weird Well, like the Tayshia, Claire, who apparently Claire and Dale aren't together. Shocking.
Oh,
most
shocker.
Biggest twist of all time that somebody
like,
that was together for 2 weeks didn't
I'm
make it.
16 and I fell in love with a girl that I met at a roller skating party from the other school district. And I was like, she's going to be my wife forever. And then 2 weeks later, we broke up. Shocker, Claire. There's a reason that you haven't succeeded on this show yet. You clearly have a bad picker. That was last season.
No.
And then poor Tayshia gets thrown in there. And Tayshia deserves her own season. She deserves her own season. I'm saying
I
that straight up.
agree. But I really liked her and Zach.
Yeah,
Actually, I
sure.
like it's. I've never 180'd on a group of guys so quickly as I did
Hard.
for the guys from there because I was like, these guys suck, and this is why it's not a good season. Blah blah blah. Then Claire leaves with Dale, and then Tayshia comes in. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Ben. I love Zach, and I was like, oh man, maybe I just didn't like Claire, and
I
they're
think-
just better people with Tayshia.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. But this season with Matt, and where they are is outside Pittsburgh. So anytime they show it, I like say something about Pittsburgh, obviously. But the girls, I thought, I feel like the Victoria girl might have like a chemical imbalance. I think she might have legitimately.
So we've been trying to figure out if she's just like a plant.
Was she just a plant?
Because, like, is she like an aspiring actress or something like that? Because I feel like hers is the weirdest, like, Bachelor character compared to what her Instagram looks like.
Yeah,
They seem
Amanda said the
very,
same
very
thing.
different.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't
way
know
off.
how that works.
Yeah, and listen, if she's trying to be like the Mean Girls 30-something reboot, because let's be honest, the first 3 episodes she was starting to get like an eye infection, and you kind of felt bad for her. Like there was a sty coming in there pretty hard, and you know that the producers were backstage being like, "You have to keep Victoria. She's the only one doing stupid stuff." And then they bring the other girls in. I mean, I'm kind of glad she got eliminated last week because at least now. But now we've got this MJ villainy.
Who I really liked. But apparently, I really liked her, and I liked Serena. But then apparently they were part of the bad crew of like bullying people, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Which like I don't really remember, but I really only like 75% paid attention to Bachelor when it's on.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're texting and like doing other stuff the whole time, and then when
Yeah,
something stupid
exactly.
happens, and then you kind of felt like that Anna girl. The fact that she just started that rumor of like a call girl, like of all the rumors you're gonna start, not like she pooped her pants in 7th grade, or she likes she blows her nose on public transportation and then wipes it on the wall. You choose call girl. That's what you choose.
Yeah. Anna, like, why did you have to get in the middle of all of this? This seemed unnecessary.
Yes.
And like, I don't know. But man, did Victoria just switch her lid, like
tone.
as soon as
Oh my God.
the other girl got let go.
Oh, man, all of a sudden, she's
Shocking.
like, guys, this has like totally been just like whatever.
And I like me taking your crown was a total joke. Haha, we're all in on it.
I mean, I love pageant girls. I'm not just like a real queen. It's like a funny joke. Like I like the band, and you're like, okay, now this is hysterical because she saw the writing on the wall, and I think she thought that like Matt actually liked her, and he avoided her like the plague.
No, and I feel like it's very clear that she only got kept on by the producers by the way that it ended when she was whatever her like little diatribe was before she left, and he just didn't have any response. Like, oh, I don't care about you. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
do you have a front runner? Do you have like any idea of who you think it's gonna be?
Well, I thought it was it's always the girl that gets the first impression rose, right? So I always thought it was Abigail, but she hasn't done a thing since. Like he hasn't even really acknowledged her.
But that's normally how it goes, right? Where like they get a lot of attention in the beginning and then like nothing in the middle that you kind of forget about them and then they come back.
He knows that he's going to keep her around, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's definitely going to be around. I personally think Bree might be the front runner right now. He really likes Bree.
Which one's Bree?
Bree is the girl that he just had the one-on-one with, and then he went, and then there's that other girl. I think it's.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, I like Bree too. And then there you got Michelle, who he was like making out with in front of MJ, who was totally doing like the playground thing at the milking place.
Oh my God.
Man.
What a weird sentence for normally Bachelor gets like really glamorous dates, and now they're just at this farm and like fighting through hay bales.
Everybody's like, man, Pennsylvania doesn't have a lot to do. Yeah, I could have told all the producers that. It's literally
I did really like the let's go ATVing and random outdoor hot tub date. That was dope.
Well, that is the one thing that the Bachelor has like perfected is that people think that as you're walking through the woods, you're just gonna stumble upon a hot tub. Right.
Yeah.
And
and like this beautifully laid picnic, like, oh, this is just the normal thing that happens.
Yes. Yeah. Emmanuel Fuentes in the text said, did they ever answer what Bugsnax was? Yeah, Joey totally did.
It's kind of bug and kind of snack.
Yeah. and it's a
And you have to like, it's kind of like a. Did you ever play Pokemon Snap on N64?
Joey. Did I play Pokemon Snap? No, I had a Sega Genesis. We weren't allowed to get Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said something about 007. I was like, maybe he had an N64.
No,
you try and
college
catch
was
all
all
these
about
snacks.
the N64. I mean, I'm a lot older than you, obviously, and
You're not that much older than me, are you?
I think so. I mean, I'm not going to ask you how old you are on camera,
I'm
but
32.
oh, well,
Maybe
yeah,
not that much.
in like 7 years. I just turned 39. One more
Oh,
year.
see, you're younger than Nick.
That's the only thing I can take pride in this situation is that year after year I stay the same age and Nick keeps getting older. Yeah, no, okay. So I'll watch tonight. We'll talk briefly about it. I think tonight is like rubber meets the road kind of thing. I think we're going to start seeing some more front runners, but I thought MJ might have a chance to go deep, but after last week, and this week's going to be
know.
brutal. It's just, the worst.
And even in the previews for this week, it kind of seemed like Katie has like a weird turn.
I know. Katie.
But I really like her too.
I know. I liked her as well. And Katie's on my fantasy team, my Bachelor fantasy team.
Oh, I'm still so sad that I've never properly done a fantasy team.
Yeah.
Like with Tim and Gia, it seems like the three of us should have just done this at some point.
Right.
But
I will send you our rules sheet, and you guys can do like our first North, and maybe then we kind of like join together when we can't.
and we battle.
Correct.
Is there a trophy?
And we can make a trophy and just be a donut or something. Well, we always
that
play
works
for
too.
like whoever wins doesn't have to pay for like a nice dinner. So like we take
yeah.
that person out to dinner or get takeout or whatever. So we could do that as well.
And I feel like that's a fun thing to do because it makes you more invested in the early episodes, which like I feel like nobody really cares about because half the girls get sent home within like 2 or 3.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, yeah, and you gotta put the point system together because if not, the person that like just picks the winning doesn't work for me anymore. Because then it's just you gotta build here. You can't just
You have to have some other way for people to win other than just picking the winner.
and pay attention during the episodes because you can easily zone out if you're not like, oh, that's my girl, I want her. I need points. Da da da. Da. Yeah. Anyway, Joey Noel, it's always a pleasure having you on. You're welcome back anytime, and we're gonna play some
Thanks for hanging out.
Bugsnax on the Twitch stream.
We'll figure it out for sure. I'll put Kevin on it.
We'll figure it out. And we need to figure out who's going to cut Kevin's hair because that hair is getting just out of control.
We've talked about this. This came up Saturday, I think. Like Kevin is getting real long. I don't know. He said he wouldn't let Andy cut it, but
If you guys are if
know
you
who
guys
else.
don't follow Kind of Funny, you should follow Kind of Funny, become a Kind of Funny best friend, and see what we're all talking about because Kevin Coelho's hair, he's starting to look like one of the like henchmen in Roadhouse, which isn't a good thing. That's an 80s action movie, Joey, where like all of the henchmen sort of look just kind of like they were.
I've seen Roadhouse.
Oh, you've seen Roadhouse. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Patrick Swayze, I love and adore, and
The best. And all of those so Kevin's just over there like giggling about running people off the road in a Bigfoot ATV. Like that is Kevin
he has
right
the
now.
laugh to go with it too. To
He
be like
really
a scary
does.
henchman.
Yes, he really does. Well, you're not a scary henchman, Joanna. You're one of the best. And we will talk soon. Thanks for being on the show. You're the best.
Thanks. Bye.
ya.
Thanks for having me on.
You got it. Joey Noel, everybody. It's Monday. It's post Super Bowl. I know I'm semi-hungover. I know Mark definitely walked in here and said he was semi-hungover. Ikaika Shively, the Hawaiian hunk, he has not had a great morning. But he did bring in these lightsabers, which are Rosario Dawson's first name. I know her last name is Tana.
Tano.
I was close.
You were close.
Tana, tomato.
Tomato.
Okay.
Tano.
And her first name is Alexandria. Alex.
Ah.
Alex.
Soka.
Ahsoka. I knew I was going to get pretty close to that.
It's so weird when I'm start to focus on It sounds weird. Did you hear? Oh. That's my text alert. The first one. I thought I got a text. I went, jeez.
So was Ahsoka Tana, Ahsoka
Tano.
Ahsoka Tano.
Mm-hmm.
I think I broke. Oh, it's back.
There we go.
Was she in any of the movies?
No.
Just The Mandalorian.
She was in the Clone Wars movie, animated.
Oh, the animated one.
And then
I
it
never
went
saw
into
that
the
one.
series.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went into the live action Mando where she just popped in. Yeah.
Okay.
It was very
got it.
exciting for people, including me.
Okay.
And many people. Many people were excited.
Many people were very excited.
Very excited.
So when she showed up in Mandalorian,
Holy. crap, it was awesome.
Was I supposed to know that she was a Jedi? And do only Jedis have lightsabers?
Yes, Jedi have lights. Not only Jedi. I mean, some people. What's your question again?
Mark, guys, Riley's Cantina.
Whoa, back up the truck.
Riley's Cantina tonight at 4 p.m.
4
Pacific,
p.m.
right here on the Good People Association.
Woo.
Isn't she like technically not a Jedi anymore anyway?
She's kind of a Ronin, you know. She's
Yeah.
kind of. She doesn't really. She had a falling out with the Jedi.
That's why her sabers are white.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. She's not gray. You know. She walked.
Okay.
It's pretty black and white here. She walked away
From the Jedi.
from the Jedi.
But
Yeah.
she can still lightsaber.
She
They
can
don't
still lightsaber.
They don't take away your lightsaber like they take a badge from a police officer.
No.
Like, give me your
No.
badge and your weapon.
And
They
Like, give me
try-
your lightsaber and your robe and take a hike, you nerd.
I mean, it's sort of, kind of. She got framed for a lot of things in the Clone Wars. Yesterday was a long day, so my head will get there sooner or later.
Okay.
do you know who her master was?
Her master was, wait, I know this answer.
It's a big name.
Brandel Chambly, host on the Golf Channel.
Close.
And not just the men.
No way, it was Anakin.
It's Anakin.
Really?
Yeah.
So why wasn't she in the movies?
Well, because
Wait, like,
she went Ronin, so she took off, and then in Rebels, the animated series after Clone Wars, she faces Darth Vader.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
It's the show's been on for like 13 years.
Yeah, I'm spoiling Josh
Yeah,
here,
what?
and anybody in the chat, spoilers.
Sorry.
We didn't get very far though.
Okay.
She's just. I'll leave it there. You're
Okay.
right. I'll leave it there.
Okay. So then,
Spoilers, I did.
Wait, so was it Anakin or was it Darth Vader that was her master?
Anakin.
Anakin before he was Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't, but didn't he became, man, my timelines are all messed up. I don't,
Yeah, no, keep going.
because I live within the movies. So
Yeah.
he went from, so in the first one, he's just a little kid who races the pods.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then in the second one, he hates sand.
Correct.
Or does
Pretty-
he hate sand in the third one?
No, I mean, all around, he hates sand. You don't have to like quantify it with a movie.
It's coarse, rough, and irritating. And it gets everyone.
That's why they put Luke on Tatooine.
Okay.
Surround him in sand.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Vader goes, nope.
No, he's out. He doesn't want the sand. Okay.
No
so
sand.
then but then in the third one, he's now getting influenced by old Melty Face.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
But in between there, he trained Ahsoka Tano.
Correct. Yeah. In between. Yes.
Django Scott and Mango goes, tell him, Riley.
Yes. Tell him. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. I know. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It's right after like episode 2. Clone Wars is when like she shows up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she takes off pretty much between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
And then shows up later after the Empire has risen.
Okay.
And to help the rebels.
So how much time in space years takes place between Attack of the Clones
Okay.
and Revenge of the Sith?
I should know this. I would say about 20 years. Wait.
No.
That
No.
can't be right. He
Wait.
would have been
I want to say like 5.
What are you talking about? Attack of the Clones until Mando with Ahsoka?
No, Revenge of the Sith.
To Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, to
the
Revenge of
movie.
the Sith. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's like, I think it was like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the last season of Clone Wars, it goes during episode 3. So
Okay.
it goes through like the whole Order 66 and stuff too.
Yeah.
You see all of that.
Man. Oh man, great use of sand. Chat's been great today. Thank you all.
Chat's awesome.
Vermont Mike says, "LOL, Darth Melty Face."
Yeah.
That's his name.
Darth Melty Face is
True.
perfect.
John Mariano, the legend, says, "Can we remake Billy Madison where Ken and Mark need to teach Josh 12 grades of Star Wars?" Sure.
Yeah.
I think that might be a behind the paywall, like limited series of numbnuts learn Star Wars. Oh,
I
dummy.
mean, what are you doing later? Come on, Riley's Cantina. Let's talk.
Oh man. Well, guys, it's Monday. It's been a heck of a day so far. We appreciate you guys all being here. Let's get into some fun stuff here. Okay, so the question of the day. Ooh, wait. Okay, word of the day. Mark Riley, can you guess it? Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, go. Sorry.
Okay. The word of the day is taxophyllate. Nope, sorry. Taxophyllate. Taxophyllite.
Ta-
Taxophyllite. It seems like there's two
Fillet or
pronounci-
fillet?
So it says
Very important here that we get this right.
taxophyllite or taxophyllite. Phyllite. I'm looking at the phonetics and I'm kind of, hold on, let me press the button. You can press the pronunciation of it.
Oh,
Nope, sorry.
Nope.
Wait, great.
that was you.
That's the. You know what? Never mind. Taxophyllite. Taxophyllite.
I'm gonna have to look this up, dude.
Okay, Ikaika, you got a guess? Taxophyllite.
Stop. Pooping.
This is my favorite episode. Just in the last 35 seconds. Taxophyllite. Oh my god.
You speak English.
Dana Medina says taxidermy. Oh, the ailment must have Googled it. Oh man, but don't look in the chat. Don't look in the chat. Anybody got a guess? Give me a guess, real quick. Mark Riley, give me a guess.
I can't.
I thought you just said it.
Oh man.
Oh, wait.
Jersey girl Lori gave us $10 in super chat simply because taxophyllite sounds absolutely dirty.
Thank you, Jersey girl. I needed the whole.
Woo!
Oh my god.
It means of or relating to archery or love of archery. That is so far off of what I actually thought the definition was.
the ailment relating to archery. Yeah,
Yes.
you nailed it.
Yeah.
In the
A
chat.
student or lover of archery. Student or lover of archery.
I love archery.
I think I need to get Word Genius to start sponsoring this show because I'm just reading their emails for free.
You're giving it away.
I'm just giving this stuff away.
We should. Yeah.
Right?
Let's get on that.
Let's. This is the point in the show for the next 20 seconds where I ask all of you to somehow reach out to anybody that knows Ruth Nega to get her on the show.
Yes.
Because this is my new only goal in the show. It's to get Ruth Nega as a guest in here to talk about Rutabagas, but also the worst pun / best pun that I've ever come up with in my life. And I have Instagram messaged her to no avail. I know she's one of the most talented actresses on the planet. Every time she's in something, I watch it. And the only way to make her career really blossom, see what I did there, Mark, is to start a Rutabaga farm. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you know anybody that knows Ruth Nega, let me know or reach out on behalf of the Positivity Report. It's a show about positivity, okay? And I think that Ruth Nega is a Behringer of positivity, just like Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano. Now you got me doing it.
Ahsoka Tano.
There it is.
Okay, I got it. It took me an entire episode, but I made it. Guess what? I got her lightsaber.
Get your lightsaber out. You've earned it.
Okay. So the question that I asked, the question of the day, was if you won the Super Bowl, okay, that who would you thank if you won the Super Bowl? Because obviously I'm not gonna win the Super Bowl, okay. And I need to find this. The question of the day. Come on, Josh, you got to have these pulled up better. Idiot.
That's okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here.
And this is from our buddy Mike Deacon. So I wrote the question of the day was, and you guys, so you need to start giving me more answers because I feel like I'm sending you guys gold and I'm only getting like 17 to 18 responses. I'm not trying to be negative here. This is the Positivity Report, but give me some gold. I'm asking just a simple Dave. You could thank Dave. You win the Super Bowl, okay?
Okay.
You could thank any TV movie character. Who would you thank and why? And Mike Deacon, a.k.a. @mdeek82, I would thank Skeletor for proving that you can get by even when working with boneheads like Beastman. Well said.
That's a good one.
And it's a good pun that he threw in there.
Yeah.
It really is. As Ikaika walks away, as we're getting into videos that make me smile, we'll hold down the fort.
We'll hold. Yeah, we
down
got
the
this.
fort.
We got this right
He
here.
is
We're
not
professionals.
His hangover is crushing. Sometimes I worry about you and Ikaika's stomachs because I feel like
My stomach is a thing. It is a thing.
it's a thing of beauty.
It's a thing of beauty.
Simon Lemieux Seguin says, I just want to hear Josh mess up my name. He threw in $6 in the
Yes.
super chat. Did I get it right? Simon Lemieux Seguin or Simon Lemieux Seguin.
Yeah.
Seguin or Sagan. I believe there's a hockey player, Tyler Sagan, that has the same spelling of his last name, and it's pronounced Sagan. So Simon Lemieux Sagan in French Canadian, or Simon Lemieux Seguin in English American crap. American just shooting it. Like, oh, your name's Simon Lemieux Sagan. Seguin. I knew a buddy named Seguin from down. He was down a block. That's my Pittsburgh accent. You guys are welcome.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Mark, we have to tell the people what we did on Friday.
Friday was great.
Friday was a great day.
It was beautiful.
Really was.
The sky. It was gorgeous. There was like an angel streak kind of thing that I called it.
An angel streak.
Yeah.
And as we left the studio post Josh Brady, you guys can watch the Josh Brady from last Friday. It was one of my favorite episodes. They're all my favorite. Everything's my favorite. I decided, which I do usually twice a week until I have a child. Which once the child's up and moving, I don't know when that is. What? No,
once that child gets up and running, we're gonna get this thing going.
Once
Let me
the
just roll
child,
up the sleeves.
Once the child, I just threw a coaster.
That's okay.
Once Grubug, what's baby
Grogu?
Grogu. What do I call him? Grubug? Oh man.
You know what? It's Baby Yoda. It is. And Grogu, and you call him whatever you want. That's the beauty of Star Wars.
Grugug.
What
did I call it?
Grug.
Grugoob. Okay, so
Stop pooping. Stop pooping.
Guys, the nuts are running the house today. Once the child is once we have him under control, him, I'm having a daughter. Woo! This is a morning, am I right?
It is.
So once we have our daughter under we feel comfortable in going places, and we feel comfortable letting Amanda take the baby for a couple hours and maybe me come do the shows.
Right.
Because it'll be a few weeks, whatever. I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure that my wife feels comfortable. She's also having it's a huge deal having a baby. It's not like, hey, I just got lottery tickets back for the show. I mean, you got it. You're going through childbirth, and listen. I'm not going to complain about anything for the rest of my life. After I see what my wife goes through, I'm literally going to be stuck in my cage being like, babe, what is it that you want here?
You're a good man, Josh Macuga. You know what I did once when my friend had his first baby?
Yes.
I said, yeah, I know what you mean, man. I just got a puppy. And it was Cal, right? And my friend looked at me and wanted to kill me.
Yeah.
He's yeah, it's exactly like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's not.
Hey, it's apparently it's not.
No.
But what I will say is that Mark and I, and real quick, Simone Lemieux Sagan has come in and said, "Holy Gruboob, that was actually pretty good." LMAO. Yeah. Well, listen, I may be from Pittsburgh, and we may not pronounce things correctly in Pittsburgh, but I have taken pride in my mastery of the sort of English language, like taxophyllate or taxophyllite. We're not really sure, but it's a love of archery.
Archery.
Thank you, Simone Lemieux Sagan. Simon Lemieux Sagan. What hockey team do you play for in French Canada? In Quebec. Okay, so anyway, Friday afternoon, Mark
that was
Riley.
straddling some districts there.
You like that?
Accent.
Did you get that?
Yeah, sure.
So Mark Riley, Ikaika Shively, the Hawaiian hunks, Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday.
Yep.
His name now every single day is just Aloha Friday. That's his new nickname. Even on Fridays, obviously it's Aloha Friday, but Aloha Friday is Tuesday. Aloha Friday is Wednesday. Aloha Friday is Monday.
Bringing in some Friday kind of vibes
Yes.
into this space every day.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. And do you guys like my idea about calling VR Fridays Fridays?
Yeah.
We'll get a thumbnail, we'll get a logo, we'll get all that made. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
we'll do that.
So Mark, Ikaika Shively, and I go to the driving range on Friday. Now, I go to the driving range quite often. And that's why I was saying is once we have the kid into a comfortable place, my first venture out alone is just to the driving range.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I love golf. It's my only hobby. Great tournament this weekend. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Amanda said this weekend, you really say yada, yada a lot. And I was like, well,
It's a thing I say too.
it just took over. So we go to the driving range, and please take these insults as best you can. Okay. Because I love the both of you. Very much.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Ikaika Shively has quickly become a family member here in the Good People Association.
Absolutely.
Overnight, because he and I have very similar idiocies that we do. And Mark Riley and I have obviously been family for a long time.
Yep.
Okay. So I take the Hawaiian hunk and Mark Riley. I'm like, you know what? I'll try and teach him a few things. And Mark's like, I got these clubs from my dad. One of the clubs in there was clearly a ladies' golf club.
That was Adele's.
That was,
Yeah.
that was stepmom's. Okay, so Mark swings the club, and Mark, you swing the club exactly like I thought you were going to swing the club. It's very controlled. It's not very good, but you aren't trying to hurt yourself, which is good.
Right.
Okay, because I don't want to walk away from the driving range and Mark be like, I can't do this anymore because I now have sciatica. Okay, or like my knee has exploded out of my body.
It did at one point, my knee,
Okay.
but then it went back to normal.
Went back in.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
we've seen that picture of you in the dress where your knees are clearly made of a baseball.
My knee, that's what my friend Wendy, knob knees. I
Knob
believe she
knees,
called
yeah,
them.
old Marky knob knees.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Which is
Finally grew into my legs.
which I'm being told is Ahsoka Tano's brother.
Yep.
Knob knees.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you've got.
Wikipedia put it in.
So I give Mark a few hints. He's got to get his hips through. He's got to fire his hands a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to use the bigger muscles getting through. But by the end, you were hitting some really good golf balls.
Yeah.
Now, on the flip side of the situation is the Hawaiian hunk, Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday. Okay? Aloha Friday swings the golf club like angry Mark McGuire mixed with angry Jose Canseco mixed with a drunk toddler. Okay? It is pure aggression. He hit all it. I was calling him the grinder because he's out there just like grinding meat. Like he's hitting the golf ball so fast, and he did something on the driving range I've never ever seen before. Never in my life have I seen this before. He's swinging so hard that the mat is moving with him. That the mat is sliding on concrete. He has made it so that the mat is now a useless piece of fake grass that he is using like a lily pad, like an angry frog, just trying to jump from another one to another one. And he's hitting the ball. I mean, you had some really good strikes. It's kind of going everywhere, but you can hit the golf ball very hard, Ikaika. I will tell you that. But then by the end of the session, he got a large bucket. By the end of the session, I was like, "Hey, you want to join me and Mark and like try and chip some at the thing?" He's like, "Oh, my back's kind of hurt." I was like, "Yeah, no shit, okay, man. You haven't swung a golf club in 3 years. The last time you were 27 years old, years in golf multiply. And before you know it, Ikaika Shively has thrown out all of the muscles in his body." How did you feel on Saturday, Ikaika Shively?
I was sore, but I wasn't like deathly sore. I felt like I played 18 holes for sure.
Okay.
Nice. Good workout.
I was just happy that I was able to actually hit the driver and hybrids.
Yeah, you hit it really
That
well.
was the first time I ever did.
Oh, man.
Nice.
See, that's what happens when you go to the range with Josh Macuga. I give you a couple quick hits, a couple quick tips. Before you know it, you can figure out golf.
Let me tell you something, Josh.
Tell
You're
me,
a
Mark.
good teacher.
Thanks, man.
You were very kind until you brought it up live on air and hurt. But anyways, good teacher.
No, but you were making really good contact by the
Oh,
end.
dude. Oh, my God. No, you gave me some great adjustments, and I was like, damn. I told my dad. I'm like, Dad, I was hitting the ball pretty well. And he was like, I don't believe it.
I don't believe you for 1 second.
He's like, all right, well, we'll see when you come down here and we go.
But yeah, we will be doing more driving range. Maybe we'll do some like an Instagram live, or maybe we'll like Twitch it live from my phone or something.
Yeah.
Or YouTube live, Mark at the driving range, and we can get all you guys to watch us from the driving range. It could be a lot of fun. And to Ikaika Shively, because you guys need to see the aggression. Because he's the Hawaiian hunk, he's Aloha Friday, he's the Prince of the Islands, and he's now Captain Aggressive.
Well, Ikaika means power, strength, determination.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it does.
I mean, and also now you know why the 6 iron is my favorite club.
I mean, you swing that thing. I'm serious. He is, in Lord of the Rings, when the Battle of Helm's Deep, when Aragorn and they're all fighting all those orcs, if you gave Ikaika Shively the 6 iron, they wouldn't have needed many other people. Like if when the elves show up, they're like, oh man, thank goodness the elves came. If Ikaika Shively would have showed up with a 6 iron, the dwarf would have been like, thank God I brought Ikaika in here.
It's the equivalent of
Don't
Gandalf.
touch me. Don't touch me. And like that's my dwarf.
I can't.
Don't touch me.
And my axe.
My axe. Don't tell the dwarf or don't tell the elf. So when
Don't tell the
they're on the bridge and the orcs are trying to get up there, Ikaika's out there with the 6 iron just whacking orcs like he's got a swing, guys. I'm telling you, we're gonna live stream this. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I love getting back to playing golf.
And we got to get Mark Ellis back involved and Ken
Yeah.
involved because
Yeah.
Ken, we went to the Top Golf. We can live stream from Top Golf, maybe even get sponsored by Top Golf. That's a dream
what
scenario.
we should do.
Anyway,
Start singing. Damn.
that's what we don't tell the elf. I don't know why. Don't tell the elf. My mouth goes.
Don't tell the elf.
Yeah. Don't touch me. Okay. Real quick, Ikaika, here's some Pause a Tweet Fitty. Pause a Tweet Fitty! The pauseity of Twitter.
Bam.
Ooh, nailed that. Look at Alex Trebek.
God.
So
He's a sexy man.
Okay, so our huge guest on Friday. I'm so excited about my guest on Friday. Okay, on the Positivity Report. Her name is Claire McNear. Give her a follow on Twitter and Instagram. Especially on Twitter, she tweets a lot. She wrote an all-access book about Jeopardy. She got interviews from so many different people, so many amazing stories about Jeopardy. It's a fantastic book, okay? She's going to be my guest on Friday, and she tweeted this image. I think it was a retweet of somebody else, but look at Alex Trebek in the 70s just crushing it, okay? I don't have the balls to wear an open shirt anywhere, okay? Even the beach.
Oh, God.
Alex Trebek goes on what appears to be a talk show of some sort with an open denim, like Native American style Southwest Sedona with is that the Prince symbol dangling from his neck, or is that a cross?
He looks like the worst 1970s undercover cop because you can see the microphone on his chest.
Totally. Yep, the microphone is dangling.
Ikaika.
I mean, they
Nailed it.
They had to tape it to his chest and then tape it up to his ass. So at his belly button and then again up to his chest. And you're telling me that the sound guy wasn't like, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm taping a mic to Alex Trebek's bare chest because the man refuses to button up his shirt. Because you know what? Nobody tells Alex Trebek what to do. Alex Trebek is the legend. And again, this is some positive tweet video. So listen, if you're out there today and you think to yourself, man, I can't wear an open shirt, just open the shirt up, just lower button and say, this one's for Alex Trebek. The man not only came in your house every night for 30 minutes in Jeopardy, he also went on national television with his shirt open like this and said, try and resist me, ladies. Try. Just try and resist.
It's amazing.
Pause the tweet video, the positive of Twitter. Let's do some videos that made me smile. I'm going to hold this until...
Are we?
We're going
We're gonna get there.
I'm resetting it because it's
Oh,
going right now.
okay.
He's clicking. He's doing all the
Click.
clicks.
You know
guys-
when you play the video and it starts playing already?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's start humming
Oh,
Star Wars.
okay.
Oh, wait.
Watch this guy go. Boom, boom.
Look at that guy.
Boom, boom.
Holy-
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, that's
boom,
just-
boom.
that's
boom,
witchcraft.
Boom, boom. Keep hitting, keep hitting. He's still going, Mark. He's still flipping. Is that listen, I don't give gold medals out at the Olympics, okay? I'm clearly not a judge or a gymnast for that matter. But wherever this you got served gym is for gymnasts, I want to go to there to see this man. Steve Harvey is hosting it. The guy just did so many flips that his head literally flew off. Okay, this is the scene in a Netflix docuseries. We're like, yo, so my buddy Jerry, they call him Mr. Flips. Okay, and Mr. Flips is literally, he is flipping so hard that people get out of the way. They are so confused by the amount of flips. He even slipped on the first one. I just caught the slip on the first one. He looks like I've never seen anything like this before. And maybe this video, I don't know, maybe. Simone Biles even watched this video and was like, this is insanity. He's flipping in place like he's doing the Running Man, but backflips.
I'm trying not to look at the video right now because my current state, I'm going to throw up.
You're
looking
gonna
at it.
up?
All right, let's go to the next one. Then,
That is
shall we?
insanity. Oh, puppy.
Right? Okay, watch. This puppy is blind. All right, blind puppy discovers a puddle.
Oh,
Come
no.
on. Come on, guys. He loves it. Look at him. He loves it. What did I just, is this? Dude, yeah, just show this. I mean, come on. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, there's some mud. Yeah.
There's some
God.
cow boogs in
There's
there.
a little cow boogers in there. He's finding that puddle. He's a little blind, but he doesn't eat. Or I found a puddle. Mom, Dad, I found a puddle. It's muddy and I do not care.
That's the cow voice, and I'm glad you did. I don't want it's here, but I'm not gonna bring it down. 2 years ago yesterday.
Oh, the boogs.
Yeah,
God,
he's
Cal is
here.
the best.
Don't worry, he's here.
right.
Look at that. That's
Look at him.
the sign.
The ghost, the spirit of Cal lives on in finding puddles with blind dogs. Let's do our final video.
Oh, the puppers.
Aloha, aka the aggressive.
Oh,
one.
look at that.
That is a rhinoceros getting a bath with a fire hose. And look at he loves it. I'll just let me roll over. Listen, are rhinos giant and scary? Yeah. But also, look at how adorable that mouth is. He's just getting the fire hose. Come on.
He's like, I like
Oh,
this.
this is good. Oh, God, there's my horns. Hit the horns.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm
get
gonna
the
roll
belly.
over.
Oh, yeah, get the belly, guys. Get me in there.
That was me in the shower this morning. Just lay down. You know when you have those mornings, you're just
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I've sat in stand-up showers before. No big deal. It is what it is. Okay, so this is the Positivity Report. I got to tell you guys a quick story, and I want you guys to kind of go and pay it forward. Is On Saturday, I went to see a buddy that I haven't seen in a very long time. And we've been trying to get together, and we hung out, in his front yard. He was one of my best friends in high school. We also went to college together. My dad and his dad are very close friends, and we've lived in Southern California together. He lives in Orange County. I live up in LA, and we just haven't talked in a while. And, sometimes you lose touch with friends, but then you reach back out, and it's like you haven't missed a beat. You still have a great time together, still buddies. Friends are always friends. Doesn't matter how long you've been separated, you're still friends. And I want you guys to go out today and maybe just text somebody, the friend that you haven't texted in a while. Send them, send them a message on the social media. Say, hey, I was thinking about you. Remember that time in high school when we, filled the principal's car with jellyfish? I don't know if you did that. I didn't do that. We didn't have jellyfish in Pittsburgh. We had catfish in a river. But I will say this. Just text a friend. Just tell them you're thinking about them, because I did that, and I'm so thankful that I did, because I had an amazing Saturday with a friend that I haven't seen in a very long time, and it really, really made my weekend. So do it. Just don't think about it. Just do it. Thank you guys for watching the Positivity Report here on the Good People Association. The GPA.fun if you want to become a Bucket Club member. Streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa. We'll be back today. Riley's Cantina, 4 p.m. Mark Riley, what is on the show?
That's on the show. Lightsabers. My God, yes.
Tomorrow on the show, Ken Knapsack, Natasha Martinez, and Skyping in for about 20 minutes, the one, the only, Eric Striffler. We will see you tomorrow on the Positivity Report. Remember, until then, it's a lot easier to love than hate. Find the good. Find the lightsaber.